Yeah, welcome my loving people. It is nice to meet us here again. I have come with another interesting video. Like I told us my last video that was which I published yesterday, that I want to tell us the trending course that one should, if you are thinking of furthering your education, that these are some certain areas you should consider of studying. However, before I continue with the video I have now, I want to appeal to everyone. If you are watching my video, please, subscribe. That red button there, just click it. The red button there, just click it and subscribe. Press on that notification. Just select the all so that whenever I post a video, you will be the one to be notified. It will help me a lot. I need more subscription. And if you have a friend who is looking how to study or how to jackpot stuff like that, you should recommend the person to my video, send them the links and all that. Like I told you that I have vowed that I will be consistent in posting videos. So like I told us that I want to tell us the best courses to study now. Actually, there are some trending courses that one should consider if you're thinking of going to study either abroad or even in your country, internal study and stuff like that. You see, they are not all courses are trending now. You see, the world we are now are changing, so we should be prepared to change in accordance with the changing of the system around us. I could remember that when I was choosing a course I'm studying right now. No, not the one I studied, some stuff like that, later stuff like that, because I magnify what I studied before with what I'm studying right now. I choose it as a result of friends. My friend was studying it, so I say, okay, let me go for it. So that is most of the influence how we choose most of the course we study. Thank God today that there are so many resources on the internet. You have people who will advise you. So I want to advise us the course that you should study. This course I want to advise as in like I will advise you to study is the same advice I will give to my sister, or if I should go back in time. I don't think that the course I'm studying right now would have been a course I would have preferred to study. So we are a family, so I will advise you. The advice I'm giving you, or the information I'm giving you, is the same information I will give to my sister or anyone that comes to me for an advice of the best course to choose right now. So next, before I list the courses, the field of studies, I want to establish this fact so that you understand it. See, like I told us in the order of my video, I'm going to nick it here or something like that, that if you are planning to jackpot stuff like that, the best route is educational route. And thinking studying abroad is not unlike studying in your place, because it requires finance. It may be before you everything. When you are studying some school, you may spend up to 13 million. Some school 6 million, stuff like that. And that is just school fees away from feeding and all that. So it requires a lot of money. So I don't think you decide you believe just to go there. Just dash the money, stuff like that, without thinking of either planning to stay back and work a little bit to regain your money or stuff like that. But some countries have some immigration issue on immigration laws that will require you that after your study they will give you stay back. Like some country give, like US give 90 days, or that is 3 months or so. 3 months. Some country give 1 year, some country give 2 years. So in this postdoc visa I'm talking about that you're going to be given after studies, you expected that during this period you will find a job from your profession where you study, from your field of study. You will find a job from that field of study, and the company will be willing to employ you. The company will be willing to renew your permit. So the company will be willing to renew your permit, else you will be kicked out. So like how it works that when you are schooling, you are using your the school is renew your visa, you renew your stay, your permit and all that. So immediately you finish your study, you're no longer able to the school. So the school will no longer renew your permit because you're no longer a student. So it is before this period of expiration of this work visa, you are expected to get S. You'll be asked to leave the country. So in order to get this job, that is where a competitive field is required. Like, let's just portray this. Like, many of us did the economics. In the elasticity of the mind. I'm not trying to begin to teach. In the elasticity of the mind in economics in schools, they taught us that when there is much demand, what will happen? The price will go up. Okay? But when there is less demand, what will happen? When there is less demand of a particular product, the price will go down. If there is much demand and there is much supply, then the price will be static. But when there is much demand and short supply, then the price will go up. So now we are in our society have changed drastically. You see, our society have changed into technology, stuff like that. Okay, we all know what is happening. Many school now, like in overseas, I know that they are doing e-learning. Everything have changed. It's not like before. So we have to follow the trend of the changing world in order to choose a field, so that we at the end we gain employment. Yes, you won't get employment. I won't say there are some courses which you shouldn't study anyway, but personally I will advise for your benefit, so that you'll be able to get job after study. Okay, so there are some courses I will advise that you study. Without wasting much time, let me just begin to go through one of them after the other. Go into nursing. What is a medical field? Is very trending now. You see, as the world grow in population, the issue of health will become a problem, and the issue of health will come in. And as the world continue to develop in technology, one diseases or the other will begin to come. We heard about in the coronavirus, from coronavirus to Delta variant, from Delta variant to Macron variant and all that. You see, from there, different all the diseases, come beginning of medical, personnel become so useful. So I will advise, if you want to study, go for it's part of the trending courses now. You should go, because immediately you graduate, you are likely to get job. Even if it's not from the field, from the country you study, you are likely to get job from elsewhere, because the people, they are looking for these people, kind of people. Another courses I will advise that you study is computer science. Now, the video I made the other day, I talk about the importance of computer science. Computer science is very important. It's very important. Everything in the world now, everything is turning digital. You see, in computer science, they have so many areas that you can study, like software engineer. They have under the software engineer, they have back front and up front engineer, stuff like that. And another, they have AI, that is artificial intelligence and machine learning. Artificial intelligence and machine learning. You see, now all this robotics and all that. You see, the world has becoming so technological intense that we need the technical knowledge in order to be able to live this world we are living. Under this computer, you can still learn something like app development. You see, what is an app now? To have to make app, game development and all that. Cyber security and web development, like I said before, networking. All this cloud engineer, all this cloud this thing. You see, there are so many fields in computer that you can diversify. If you have computer literate, when you go for your master degree, you can diversify your PhD degree. There are so many people who are looking for this field. You are likely to have scholarship to study free on these courses and all that. If you have like computer literate, you have computer literate and all that. And when you graduate, you are sure, if you are competitive, your results are good, you know what you went to, not just you have the certificate without being able to do practical stuff like that. My dear, if you have the knowledge and all that, you are sure of employment. Okay, so another thing I would recommend is mathematics. You go for mathematics. Mathematics is very, very requisite. If you are even going for computer, mathematics is part of it. You cannot run away. So if you are running away from mathematics, meaning you cannot be able to go for computer, because computer require a lot of mathematics. I could remember when I was small, I said, all these things they taught us 1 + 1. How do they come? How do they use it and all that? When I grown up, immediately I begin to grow in knowledge. I begin to know the requisite of mathematics. So mathematics is very, very requisite. Another this thing I want to even I will advise that someone, if you want to study again, go for engineering, mechanical engineering, be it electrical engineering, be it chemical engineering, all this, any engineering course, they are very requisite now. It's very requisite. You see, many things are being developed every day. You see, they need cars, all this, engineer, the field of engineering can never be overemphasized. So these are the trend and engineering course. You are very needful. Engineering course. So if you are planning to go, your daughter, your son, your friend, say what course will I study another? These are the best courses. And another course I should even advise that architecture is good too. It's one of the trending course. Architecture is very good trending course. Another course I will even advise that people go for is data science. You see, in business data science, you have to read data, how to interpret data, and all that. Data science is, and it requires mathematics knowledge also. So you find the importance of mathematics. So data science is very necessary. That will require that if anyone want to go for study now, like a master or stuff like that, go for data science. It's once you are graduate, you are sound in it, you are sure, 100% sure of employment. Another course I will advise that if you want to study, you should go is, marketing, business intelligence. Business intelligence, marketing is very demandful. You see, everything is becoming marketing and all that. You see that the course is very, every field, every company you go, they must have the marketing department. There's a data analysis, business manager, stuff like that. You can everywhere you see it. Even small shop, the importance of marketing cannot be overemphasized. So all these things are how you begin to know the areas that are trending now and all that. Okay. And another thing that we advise again, another accounting is also among them. Accounting is very important now. That is the trending course again. So I won't say the niche, but I will say the niche, like not professional, no. I will say this no is part of it, but if I am to rate it, I will rate it last. Though according to how I listed it wasn't according to I don't rank it the most important. I just missed it. But if I want to rate it from the best to the least, I will say no profession will be the least here. And you'll be the next year, because just look on if you want to analyze how these subjects are required. Around you, how many people are enough feed. In this company, are they hiring enough people? What are they going to do there? So you find that the proportion of graduates that are required in every year is very small, minute. Okay, no matter the course is very nice, but you're talking about the market. Who are going to use you? Who need your experience? Who need your knowledge? You have it, good, but who need it? If nobody needs it, then your education is of needful. So that is the reason why when we are planning to study, we should think of, if this course I'm about to study is it needful, do people need it? So these are some of the questions we should ask ourselves. Sorry if you are hearing some noise, I live beside the road, close to the road, so you just ignore the noise, okay? So what am I trying to say? I have how many needs? I listed like 7 field you should plan to study. So all these courses which are listed, it's not just this year 2021 or 2022. These courses will trend like 10 years coming. These courses must be among the next, because as the world is changing, the world is going to these courses which I have listed. You cannot run away from these courses. So the demand is high now, and which I think will be high in the next 10 years. Okay, will be high in the next 10 years, will be high in the next 15 years or even 20 years. The needs of the trending courses, I would recommend everyone who is planning to study either abroad or in their country to look out for. Okay, to look out for. So it's very necessary. Like I said before, if you haven't subscribed for my YouTube, please subscribe. I need it so much. Thank you. Until we see you.